here in Minneapolis. It's cold. We don't have much snow, just enough to get the ground white. That's about it. But it's been really brutal cold. I had to go out today to a networking meeting. And it's always, what do you put on? What do you wear? Because it's just plain chilly outside. I wore this. This is called Flower Power Sequin Puffer Vest. I wore it with the jeans and boots I have on right now. I wore it with this turtleneck underneath it. I was going to put the gilded sweater, the pretty gilded sweater on tonight, till I got down and realized they're all in the store. I don't have any here at the house, which I guess that's a good thing. That means that that's the stock we have left is what's in the store in Coon Rapids. So, but you can wear this little puffer vest with just a pullover, wear it with a chunky sweater. As we get closer to spring, wear it with a long sleeve tee. There are so many ways to style it. This little guy is, I'm wearing the small. I'm a 4'6", wearing the small. It is available in medium and large. We have 2 mediums and 1 large left. And that is, honestly, that is the stock that is left, is 2 mediums and a large. This has, it just screams that 1960, late 60s, early 70s floral vibe that I remember so well in house dress prints and things of that nature. Well, this little puffer vest actually provides warmth. It has a boatload of sparkle, but it provides warmth as well. It has this really nice shearling Sherpa fleecy collar, and then that extends down the front, but then on the inside it's lined with this nice smooth satiny lining, so it slides against your clothes really well. It has a nice amount of fill in it, so it actually does provide warmth. It has the exposed zipper, which zips right up the front. It has these pockets on the front, and the pockets have these little cuffs on them. So there's like a little folded cuff on the pocket. The inside of the pockets are this fleecy, really soft, cozy fleece. So these are just, I mean, if you have to put your hands in a pocket, put it into something that feels good, okay? And so these are just amazing. So the crop length, it's hitting me right at my hips, okay? That is the length. You can see how big the arms are. I am wearing the small. I'm a 4'6", wearing the small. So I say a 4'6" is a small, 8'10" a medium, 12'14" a large. It comes small, medium, and large. I've got 1 large, 2 mediums are all that remain of this little vest. And this I got so many comments about this today when I was wearing it. One, you have something that's warm and glittery and cozy, but come March and April, when the temperatures do start to go up and it gets kind of melty, you still need something to provide warmth. I'm going to have something really bold and pretty and bright to wear. And so here we are in January. Let's not have the doldrums. So I put on this puffer vest. It does zip all the way up, so you have a nice tall neck if you want to keep that wind out. And then I put a winter coat right over the top of this puffer vest, because that way I had an extra layer and I was not cold. Put a pair of gloves on, I had boots to my knees, and I wear smart wool socks, and so I was warm, comfy. So this is called Flower Power Sequin Puff Vest. I've got 2 mediums and a large remaining. There's $79.99. $79.99 for this little vest. And obviously when I got in, I unzipped it, you know, so I wasn't feeling like I was a sausage in my clothes. Unzipped it, and it was comfortable. When I got ready to put my coat back on, I zipped that right back up, put my coat on. I was ready to go. So this is called Flower Power Sequin Puff Vest. A small is a 4'6", a medium 8'10", and a large 12'14". Okay, I am a 4'6", wearing the small. We have 2 mediums and 1 large is all that remains in this vest. And where do you find a puff vest that is completely covered in sequins? I mean, it is completely covered in sequins. But the thing about these sequins is they're sewn flat, So they're smooth. So you're not going to be catching them and pulling them off. So they're a really good, smooth, cozy fit. So it's called Flower Power Puffer Vest, or Sequin Puff Vest. Flower Power Sequin Puff Vest. They're $79.99. 2 mediums and a large is what remains. Hi, Holly Christensen, and hello, Birdie Angel. Thank you for tuning in to me tonight. Oh, it's cold in Florida. Yes, we're going to need to get you some layers, Birdie, because it's cold everywhere right now. Whatever they're calling this, a polar vortex. I don't know. It's a surge of something. So, love this little vest. This is what I wore to my lunch meeting today, and I was so cozy. But let's talk about a couple other things. You know, here we are in January. You've been wearing a winter hat for a couple months. Sometimes we get to this time of year and you need an update. And this is something we have a few left of. This is the Cossack hat. And these are wonderful. This is from Village House. These are imported from Poland. So if you like that really Nordic look, these are amazing, okay? They come in multiple colors. We have the black, where it's black knit, we have charcoal knit, and then this is charcoal melange, where it's the charcoal and the white are all put together. The fur is faux, okay, but it's a black and then it's tipped in that pretty brown color. So I really like that. These are lined with fleece, so they're really going to be a nice toasty hat to wear. And I love to just stick it on and pull it down over my ears. And I'm going to be warm because I have that pretty, look at my little palm at the top. So you've got the palm at the top, you've got the crown is knit, and then the beautiful faux fur all the way around. So love the look of this little hat. These are called the Cossack hats. And I do believe we still have all 3 colors in style. I have been shipping them. So this is the charcoal melange, which is the charcoal and white. That comes a solid charcoal, and it also comes a solid black with the palm and the fur around the cuff. But I really like this. I haven't pulled one of these out for myself. Maybe I need to do that. It's so hard. I mean, I really try to be sparing in how much I take out for myself. But these are so nice and warm. I should have probably had this on this afternoon as well. So this is the Cossack hat. You're going to find this in the accessories section on our website. And they're $54.95. So $54.95. These are imported from Poland. And this is all faux fur. And with this faux fur, when you get it, it's probably going to be a little scrunched, because when I get them and they're shipped to me, they're shipped packed tight in a box. And so what you do is you take your hair dryer, you put it on a low heat setting, and you just circle the palm. Don't blow straight at it. You're going to just circle the palm and then fluff and circle the palm, and then do the same on the side, just kind of around and around and around, and you're going to fluff it all out, and you're going to get this really well-groomed, even dimension to the fur. So that is how you treat the fur, or you pack it away for the winter and you pull it out next fall to wear it again. It's going to be kind of crushed. You're going to take your blow dryer and just kind of circle it and fluff it and get it all back into place. So this one is called the Charcoal Melange Cossack hat, and these are imported from Poland. Beautiful, beautiful quality, beautiful work, and they are oh so warm. If you're doing a ski trip, if you're doing a Colorado ski trip, you need one of these. You wear this to the lodge, you wear this everywhere. You don't just wear it out on the ski hill, you wear it everywhere because it's a fashion statement as well. So these are called the Cossack hat. This one's charcoal melange. We've got standard charcoal, which is a solid color, and then standard black, and they are $54.95. So these are from Village House, as I said, imported from Poland. So let's look also at another thing. You know, Valentine's Day is just a few weeks away. right before Valentine's Day, I will be in Vegas for Fashion Market because we're going to be buying late summer into fall. Okay, it's hard to think that we're buying late summer into fall, but that's the way it rolls. So I just, I like to take Brittany just a little Valentine's treat of some sort. I probably won't take her these mittens because she's probably not going to use them a whole lot in Arizona. But I was just thinking, if you're in a cool weather area, if you're in Louisiana, if you're in Florida, you need them right now. Maybe she does need them in Arizona. I don't know. But these are also from Village House, and we've got just a few pair of these left. These are the pink snowflake mittens. And so these would be a fun little Valentine's gift because it's that light pink. And, who can't use another pair of gloves this time of year, or a new pair? Sometimes, you've wore them out already. Or maybe you didn't get new ones and it's time to get some new ones. So these are from Village House, so they're imported from Poland. They have a straight cuff, so this is not a folded cuff. It does not fold back, but it comes up nice and far on the wrist, and they are fleece lined, so they're really, really nice and cozy on the inside. Another thing I like about them is they're a narrow cut mitten, okay? I feel like I have a standard hand. I don't have a real broad hand, but sometimes when I put mittens on, if a mitten is too loose, too big, I kind of feel like I've got flippers. And so these are nice and they're snug across this part of my hand, across the width of my hand where my knuckles are. So if I had to drive wearing these mittens, I'm going to feel like I'm in control of the steering wheel when I'm driving. Sometimes I tend to choose gloves when I'm driving rather than mittens. But these I would definitely consider doing. It's got a fuzzy on it. I would definitely consider because I don't feel like they're big and floppy. And again, they've got that beautiful, it's the same kind of fleece like on the collar of this vest, where you've got that really nice, warm, cuddly fleece. They're a light pink, so as we get into spring, you like to have those brighter colors. We want to get rid of the blacks and the browns and the navy and get some bright colors going. So these are the Village House pink snowflake mittens. We've got just a few pair of these left. They're $22.95. So $22.95. And a lot of our accessory things we do not discount because we sell through. We're fortunate. We sell through most of this stuff. And I buy in limited quantities, so that way we always get new things for the next season. So these are the Village House pink snowflake mittens. They're $22.95. $22.95, and a great little Valentine's treat if you're going to treat your lady friends or maybe your daughter. If she's at college or something, send her a nice pair of mittens for Valentine's Day. I mean, it's something we can all use. So these are from Village House, $22.95. They're also in the accessory section. So you're going to find the Cossack hat and the mittens in the accessory section of our website, cottonpatchboutique.com. So then I thought tonight I would take a minute. I go to market, I buy all these products, and I bring them back and put them in my boutique and put them on my website. But what about the products that I create? Okay? Because I create products too. And so this week I've added 2 products that are products that I have specifically created. Okay? The first one, a good majority of you know about. If you know me at all, you know I'm a professional musician. I've been a professional musician for 44 years. And Last Friday, my new album on New Folk Records released nationally. That means you can go to all the streaming services and call it up and listen to it, okay? But that's a big deal, okay? Because I've had regional distribution, but I've never had national distribution on a product that was mine. So New Folk Records I have a record deal with New Folk Records. The name of the project is Songs of the Carter Family. So Pam Linton, Songs of the Carter Family. This is a CD copy, but if you look really, really close, it comes with a free digital download. So CD with free digital download. Meaning if you've got one of those fancy cars that just has a device where you just plug a little cable in and it plays off your device through your speakers in your car or however it plays, Bluetooth, however it be, you got that digital download. You don't pay for that. And you can use the digital download, and then you still have all the graphics, the pictures, the letters, the notes that are on the inside, because I wrote some stuff and put it in the package, okay? There's a treat inside the package. You don't get those when you digitally download it. So, and that is, I decided I can market my project now because it's nationally released. So it's on my website. You can go to cottonpatchboutique.com and you can buy, if you go into the books and gifts section, books and gifts, you can buy Pam Linton, Songs of the Carter Family. It's 15 songs, and they're all me singing, and some great musicians from Nashville and from the Carolinas, great seasoned musicians in the bluegrass and country music field. Okay, that's where I've made my living all these years. So I know some of you have probably already streamed it or downloaded it. If you like to have those physical pieces, then go to cottonpatchboutique.com and go to the books and gifts section, and you're going to find Pam Linton's Songs of the Carter Family. Add it to cart, check it out, we will ship it to you, okay? So this is Songs of the Carter Family, 15 songs. We will be doing a release event here in the Twin Cities in Minneapolis on March 14th, and we'll talk more about that as everything is solidified. But on March 14th, you'll be able to buy tickets to come to the event and hear us do all the songs from the album. So this is Pam Linton, Songs of the Carter Family, and you can now buy it at cottonpatchboutique.com because it's been released nationally, so you should be able to buy the hard copies if you prefer those over the digital downloads. So that is my first product that I have been directly associated with. The second product that I've been directly associated with, when I opened my store in March of 2023, March of 2023, the 15th of March of 2023, I moved into a retail space at 3033 Coon Rapids Boulevard in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. That is the Nest to Threads Boutique Marketplace. I rent square footage there. When I moved in, of course, the first weeks were very quiet, but that's okay. I was building my business, growing my business, and I was also getting to know the young lady that owned Nest to Threads Boutique Marketplace. So Lisa, her name, Lisa Clemens, and I got a lot of time to visit and get to know each other and build a friendship. So there's a whole lot of good that came out of quiet. Well, one day I came in, and some days I would have to be there at 11 right when we opened, and some days I didn't have to be there right when we opened. So I might come in an hour later or mid-afternoon or whatever my schedule allowed. So on this particular day, I came in a little bit later in the day, and I walked in, walked over to my desk, put my things down, and Lisa looked at me and she said, "Did you see the dumb duck that built her nest in the flower planter?" And I said, "What?" She said, "There's a duck out in the flower planter, and she looks like she's going to stay." And so the two of us walked to the front of the store, and there is this mallard hen, and she is sitting in the flower planter, looking at the people walking by, just hanging out there in the flower planter. Well, I jokingly a few days later named her Mildred, and she just became Mildred. And it was just a joke. I don't know why I selected Mildred, but she looked like a Mildred, I guess. And we watched Mildred as she laid 13 eggs and nested on them, and they hatched, and then Mildred returned them to the wild. Well, I would come home each night telling my husband, Sherwin, about the duck, about Mildred. I was posting about Mildred in our social media, so you were all seeing it as well. One of my husband's fans down in Kansas, Gail Sams Lanning, sent him a note one day, and she said, Sherwin, you need to write a children's book about this duck thing. And he said, what? And he said, you need to write a children's book about the duck. And so he did. He sat down. This would have been, late April, first part of May, somewhere in there. She hatched her eggs. They all hatched on the 19th of May. That is 100% truth. I was there. I saw it happening. Okay, and it was like birthing babies, So she hatched all those eggs. Anyhow, so Sherwin wrote the story of Mildred, of course, based on truth, but fictionalized parts of the story. And last fall, he took the story to our neighbor, Johnny Borgen, who is a professional artist. She lives 2 doors down. And he walked over to John and Johnny's house. Her husband's name really is John, and her name really is Johnny. And walked over to their house, and he said, I want to read you this story. I wonder if you would be willing to draw pictures for this story. And she said, Sherwin, I had someone approach me a long time ago about a book, and they gave me this story, and I read it, and nothing happened. I could not, there was nothing about it that I could do. And she said, I'm not going to promise you anything. I just want you to know that. Well, he read her the story, and within days, she was sending us pencil drawings of little ducklings. She completely illustrated the book, and so Mildred's a Mommy is available on Amazon. Sherwin wrote the story. Johnny illustrated the story. I assembled the book. Okay, I had to lay out and type in the book. And so this is Mildred's a Mommy by Sherwin Linton, illustrated by Johnny Borgen. The illustrations are wonderful. This is Mildred and her partner, Maynard. Okay, Mildred and Maynard. And these are their 13 ducklings. The book is illustrated just amazing. I want to show you a couple of the illustrations, okay? Mildred is crossing Egret Boulevard. So we live in the suburb of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. There really is an Egret Boulevard in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Johnny chose egret because an egret is a bird, and a duck is a bird, and it exists in Coon Rapids. And this is Mildred swimming in a puddle with all of the ducklings. And this book is just the most precious, and of course, Lisa and I are in the book. So there's Lisa and I, because we're part of the story. It's just a really, really precious little book. And so, yes, Nest to Threads Boutique Marketplace is in the story. And again, Egret Boulevard. So it is a story about Mildred shares a life-changing announcement with Maynard, her partner. She's preparing for the most important chapter of her life, becoming a mom. However, in order to ensure the safety of her soon-to-be family of ducklings, she must leave the familiar valley of Pleasure Creek. Mildred's a Mommy is a heartwarming story that highlights the joys and challenges of motherhood. So this is a great little gift book if you know any little ones, or maybe moms that are having a baby. Use it for a baby shower gift. There's so many ways to gift this little book. So it's a 40-page book, Mildred's a Mommy, and they're $14.95. You're going to find them in the books and gifts section of cottonpatchboutique.com. So those are products that I have actually had a big hand in developing and producing. And so give those a look if you've got some gift giving to do, or if you have interest in music, or if you want to get to know me a little bit more. That is a great way of doing it. So I need you to excuse me for just a minute, because I have to go slip on a cami to show you the next item that's happening. So please hang in with me. I will be right back. I am just about there. Okay, we are going to get back to some Cotton Patch Boutique items. And I put on this cami because I want you all to see this next item and really get to see the definition, okay, of this next item. I might not wear this cami underneath it if I was going to wear it for real, but here demonstrating the product to you, it is going to give you the best idea of how this product looks. I don't know if you've poked around our website at all, cottonpatchboutique.com, but if you've poked around in our tops and tees section, you're going to notice that there's some new things. And the newest thing is our mocha lace layering tee. Okay, so this is a lace layering tee. And now I have not had a chance to try this on prior to tonight. So I am going to try the medium just to start with to ensure that I kind of know where I'm going size-wise, okay? So this is a layering tee, and these are, they're sheer, they're lace, but now you can see the definition. Yeah, I would definitely not go smaller, okay? So I'm going to say in these, a small is a 2-4. A medium, all right, small is a 0-2. Small 0-2, medium 4-6, large 8-10. Okay? I love this little mock neck collar, and I love the way it's sitting tight around my neck. Okay? You can see the floral definition. If I was to wear this for my own styling that I would like best, I would probably put a tone-on-tone brown cami on underneath it, okay? This little tee has thumb holes. Okay, so your thumb pokes right through that, so you get the coverage way down your hand, and it's going to keep your hand in place, and that happens on both sleeves, okay? So this one is mocha, so it's a brown color. It would be great with any kind of a brown, or if you wanted to do a leopard cami, or you could do a satin. I've just got a t-shirt cami on underneath it. But this is the mocha lace layering tee, okay? I'm showing you tonight over a cami. We have some great graphic tees on order, but they're not going to get here till about April, okay? In April, it's still going to be a little cool up here in Minnesota to be wearing a little t-shirt with nothing underneath it, okay? And so these t-shirts, these camis will lay under any graphic tee. So layer your cute little graphic tees over these lace camis and let the lace sleeves stick out, or the little neckline stick out over the crew or the V-neck, whatever your tee is. And I love, love, love these. So this is, I'm wearing a medium. I'm a 4'6". I'm wearing a medium. I really wouldn't size, I feel a medium is a 4'6". I wouldn't size down. I think I would feel like a sausage in a smaller size. So I'm going to say a small is 0'2", medium 4'6", large 8'10". That's how they're going to size. And this is just, they're so fun, so easy, and we are supposed to be getting a cream as well. Okay, so this is the mocha, and we are supposed to be getting a cream. But I love this neckline, the way it sits completely around. You know, all the way around, sits right where it should sit, and shoulders are hitting right where the shoulders are, right where they're supposed to be. And I like this little extra length, that surged edge. And this is going to be one of those things that you're going to put it in the net bag, launder it and cool, and then hang it to dry. So it's like a piece of lingerie that you're buying to go over camis, go under tees, layer it however you see fit. So that's what this is called. It's our mocha lace layering tee. They're $34.99. $34.99, and you've got that beautiful lace pattern all over your top when you layer it over your cami. So you're building some dimension, or layer it over a tone-on-tone cami, and then you just have the sleeves and the top of it where it looks like you're wearing like it's just a part of a top, like it's all put together, you know. So these are, it's called Mocha Lace Layering Tee. They're $34.99, small, medium, and large. Small is going to be a 02, medium 4-6, large 8-10. So that is how they're going to size. I put this on because I'm going to show you something else that's brand new. We're going to start with a brand new piece of jewelry, okay? These are the Ethereal Layers necklace, okay? We have had this for a little while. It's been on the website. We have not shown it, okay? But this is what we're looking at. It is, the back of it is a cut crystal or cut glass little beads, okay? So they're faceted cut glass. You can see how they get the light. They're on like an elastic, stretchy string. Whatever it is, it stretches. It's elastic, okay? The bottom half is, this is like a thread, and it has these large 8mm beads that are faceted. They're like little loops, and then they've made a knot and another loop and made a knot and strung these little 8mm beads on it. And then between the 8mm beads, they've put these little tassels, and they have a little rondelle bead. So these little leatherette tassels. So it's got a whole lot of elements. You've got the crystal beads, you've got the satiny cord, and then you have the suede leather and these 8mm crystal beads. So you can see how all the beads really catch the light and sparkle and dance. So I was fussing with this before I went live tonight. So you could wear it just long, like it is, where you have the faceted beads like around your neck, and then you've got the leather and satin cord part with the faceted beads and the little tassels. So you could wear it just straight and layer it with other necklaces if you wanted to, or you could go 2 layers like this and have that 2 layers, and you can see how we're getting just a hint of that glass bead part sticking out on each side, and then you can kind of adjust the layers however you see fit. So you've got those little tassels sticking out however you would like. And so it kind of had that bohemian, slightly westerny look to me. And Brittany and I just really thought these were a unique layering necklace, just really unique. So we have them in 2 colors. This is the gray. So it is a standard, like a medium gray with these smoky gray crystal beads. Okay, so this is the gray. But then we also have it in this amber brown that has, the amber brown has a little bit of an Aurora Borealis finish on the beads. And so you can see how they really, really sparkle as well. So you've got the brown with the brown leatherette tassels. These are the 8mm beads, and they match these smaller beads on the elastic. They all match perfectly. And so if you wanted to do kind of a tone-on-tone thing, you could. It's just, I just really thought they were interesting and unique. Kind of definitely that bohemian western feel where you've got a little bit of the glass beads on each side, and then you have a little bit of the leatherette and the tassel beads. And this would be really pretty to layer it with some sterling silver or some turquoise. You know, layer it with turquoise would be gorgeous, especially against this brown. That turquoise would really pop. So it's just a great layering necklace to wear it however you feel best. I mean, this is just keeping it long. And if you've got some Navajo pearls, you know, put on a longer strand of Navajo pearls, or maybe you've got some copper pearls, wear the copper pearls, and then some turquoise, a turquoise medallion up here, something to really pop the color. But I just really thought this was an interesting necklace. And so these are called the Ethereal Layers necklace. They're $35.99. $35.99, available in the brown and the gray. So just definitely a unique piece. And it's light enough that you can wear this year round. You could wear this in the summer months as well, because it's got that light, airy assembly to it. So either the silver gray, which is kind of a medium gray, and that's got kind of a smoky gray beads, and then the brown is a real medium brown, yeah. And then it's got an AB wash on the crystal beads or the glass beads, so a little bit of that where it reflects other colors, reflects a lot of the amber and the pinks is what reflects really in those beads quite a bit. So the brown or the gray, it's called Ethereal Layers. They're $35.99. So another little new thing to show you. I want to show you one more thing yet tonight, and this is brand new in the Cotton Patch. Just got these. In fact, I just put them on the website today, so it is brand new. If you like that kind of a bit of westerny, bohemian look, these are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is from Vocal, and I would wear the lace underneath this, okay? I would definitely do that, and let your hands peek out, so you've got that little lace that's peeking out of your sleeves. This is called the Wrangler jacket, okay? The brown Wrangler jacket. It is hip length, so it's hitting me right at the middle of my hips. It has a snap front, so you could wear this as a shirt. If you wanted to, you could do it as a shirt, because it's got, and do it with a high-waisted jean and a pair of brown cowboy boots, and it would be cute, cute, cute. Okay? And so you could do that, and then pop this collar up a little bit, put a wild rag on if you wanted to do that. So you could wear it as a little, you know, hip-length shirt, or you can wear it as a jacket. You can pair, I've got jeans on tonight, but you could pair this little jacket over a maxi skirt. You could pair it over, you could pair it with shorts, you know, for the spring. And in the fall, as it gets, you know, when it gets a little cool and you need something long on your arms, you could pair this little jacket with shorts. Any kind of denim, a maxi skirt over a maxi dress. There's just so many ways to wear it. It's got this long fringe in the front, and this is all studded with little studs, okay? Little silver studs all the way down the front. Sleeves don't have fringes. The back has fringes, but no studs on the back, okay? But it's a straight yoke across the back, and then the angled yoke on the front, and no studs on the back fringes, just on the front. Has snaps. It's got a raw edge. It's a polyester suede, so it is washable in cold water, and easy to wear, and has a straight, little bit of a straight cut hem, but a little bit of a shirt tail. It's a little higher on the sides, longer in the back than on the front. Okay, but the hem is a raw cut hem, so easy to wear, but a great piece. This is from Vocal. These are $59.99. It comes small, medium, large, and extra large. They're $59.99. So a small is going to be a 4-6. This is a Vocal. I always wear a small in Vocal. Okay, so a small is a 4-6, medium 8-10, large 12-14, extra large 16-18. So that is the sizing is called the Brown Wrangler Jacket from Vocal. It is in our outerwear section on our website. And just a really nice, as we get into spring and you want just that easy little layer, like I said, Popographic tee and one of these little lace camis or lace tanks over the top of it, and let it peek out, and you'll be hip. Wear a wild rag. If you snap it up, wear a wild rag so you grab some color there. Layer it with some of your favorite turquoise or copper or silver. So many things that you can wear it with, so many ways that you can wear it. So this is the Wrangler, Brown Wrangler Jacket. Small is a 4-6, medium 8-10, large 12-14, extra large 16-18. So that is everything that I have for you tonight. We will be back live on Friday morning from the store for our little weekend ready segment. I want you to stay warm, stay happy, stay safe. Remember, I love you and God loves you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.